Look, my intention with this video is to either awaken you or for you to realize again what has gotten you to be successful in the first place, so you can achieve your goals and reignite that passion and that vision to make exponential progress within your physical and mental space, which will eventually result in more wealth creation, happiness, and most importantly, fulfillment and purpose. If you have the time and the ability to even watch this video in the first place, you are the exact person I'd like to speak to. Well, welcome. I am Guillaume and I get entrepreneurs in great shape and mindfulness. And I've been in the army for about 5 years. And I've been able to get an amazing shape and transfer this discipline into my coaching, working with driven individuals. So I'm doing this full time right now. And if you want to see some results, go ahead and find my Instagram. It's in the highlights. And if you want to see some proof that I'm jacked, I'm not going to show it to you here. Just go on my Instagram if you want to see that. So in order for you to truly understand what I want to bring over to you, I'm going to share a quick story. And then I'll be able to explain to you how you can apply it for yourself so you can find purpose again and reignite that vision and that drive. Now, most likely, you're not in shape and your mind is nowhere close to being in the present moment. But you do have been able to get yourself a great job or a successful business. But you're left alone, feeling empty. No reason to keep pushing, and when you get out of bed, you're like, damn, I'm just already tired, and you're just repeating the same cycle over and over again. And this should scare the shit out of you. After school, I immediately joined the army because I wanted to become a man apart from just being a teenage boy. And the first 6 to 8 months is basically basic training where they break yourself down to then actually see if you have what it takes. And in the first month, half of your team or your platoon, they already fall off. And I joined too early, meaning that there was a waiting period in between and I had to join another section. So all the people that joined the training a month later, they didn't have their uniform already, but I did. And they perceived me as if I was already in the army, but I actually just had a waiting period of just 1 month before actually also joining the basic training. Now, that doesn't matter, but we went into doing a drill exercise. And the exercise was to switch clothes as much as possible and as fast as possible. From going into our personal clothes to our sports clothes or training clothes. And the rest of the platoon could easily just drop into their personal clothes because they didn't have the uniform, and it's easy to just hop in your sneakers, put on a t-shirt and your pants. But I had to switch to my uniform, make sure everything was correct, and my shoes had to be tied. In fact, it was harder and it took more time. And then about the third or the fourth or I believe the fifth time, I almost wanted to quit and had slight tears in my eyes, thinking about going back home, and then it clicked. I made the switch in my head and just said, fuck you. Literally, I said that to myself. Are you going to be that guy? And then everything felt easier. I was faster than the other guys. I entered flow state and I was so present with every task that I was doing. Every move that I made became effortless. And throughout, this basic training, I had to make that switch over and over and over again and break myself down. Meaning you're in this uncomfortable situation, you're with a heavy backpack, you're hiking, you have your cold metal gun against your head, it's draining, it's so cold and you're just drenched. And that's when I started to like it. I liked the pain, I liked that they broke myself down. And when I make that switch, I became unstoppable. I literally turned into a beast of a man. I didn't have any anxiety, no fear, no procrastination. I was him. I had an unstoppable drive. So then I said to myself, what if I bring this into my coaching? What if I build a coaching business where I help people to achieve the same physique and this winning mentality? And that's exactly what I did, and I became comfortable. I made good money, but my physique was declining. My drive wasn't the same, and I always chose the easier option. I choose comfort over pain. And I lost my purpose, I lost my drive. And that's when I knew what was going on. and what is going on with you right now. You're too comfortable and you're avoiding pain. And whatever you're seeking, whether you want to get out of a depressed, low vibrational frequency state, or you have such an anxiety or fear of hitting a certain goal, you are doing and perceiving it wrong. It was never about working longer and harder hours. It's about becoming the person that attracts success. If I tell you right now that it's freezing outside, it's raining, and I'll give you a backpack with 40 kilos and you just have to hike through the rain for about 10 kilometers, would you do it? Probably not, because it would distract you from moving the needle within your job or your business or your family. And that's where you fuck up. You don't have the guts, you're too comfortable, and you would rather choose the easier option. Or you could say, fuck yes, let's go and I'll prove myself that I'm capable of doing this. You suffer, you endure the pain, and you make that switch over and over again throughout that journey, and then you come back home and you feel like you're a beast. You hop on a sales call, that deal is closed. And then your wife or your girl, she looks at you as like, what the fuck? You attract, and then your mindset, you know, whatever follows in your business or your work, whatever tasks you need to do, becomes so effortless, because what you've been doing before that was way too hard than whatever you need to do right now. So in this moment, you should realize that you're avoiding the pain and the suffering to become unstoppable. And it's not about stressing, having more fear, or working longer hours that actually results in more procrastination. You need more internal work, meditation, mindfulness, that will get you into that present moment, and that paired with a relentless physique that just is unstoppable, whatever roadblock or negative thought that comes to you, you'll crush it. You attract than rather seek. You become the person that you always should have been, and you feel great. And it's actually a quite simple journey, but it's hard to choose pain over comfort. And yes, you can work 12 hours a day, make good money, and still be unfulfilled. Look at your body. Is it really developed? Is it really like at its uttermost potential? Can you contract your muscles, feel the testosterone flowing through your body? So I hope that this actually gave you some more clarity on what you should actually focus on. It is just doing the things that you don't like and which you know you should actually do that will give you the strength, the success, the happiness, and the fulfillment that you're after. It's an internal work, and each day that you get up, you're not competing with other people, you're competing with yourself. And when you truly conquer yourself, as in your physical and your mental state, you will attract, as in demanding, what you truly want in life. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or a hardworking man that has lost his purpose in life, just walking, repeating the same thing over and over again, living in this vicious cycle, and you have a body that actually drains energy than rather giving it to you, I have limited spots available in my coaching because I give my energy and my time towards these people so they achieve results, and I only work with the people that I truly like and that, you know, that are on the same level. I will leave a link so you can schedule a call down below. We're gonna have a chat, see if you're qualified to become the best version of yourself, or if you'd like to just see my daily routine, you can follow me on Instagram. I share valuable tips, and it's just overall good to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset and that are winning in life. So I hope this video was valuable to you, and I'll see you in the next one.